This video goes out to anybody that just started getting into streaming. Maybe you've been streaming for a year, 3 years, 5 years, whatever. There's something in this video that you may be able to use. There are certain precedents that have been set for streaming, just things that you just kind of just need. A lot of things have evolved through the years. I've been on Twitch for a hot like 5 years, and the way that the platform has evolved is crazy. But there are little things you can do to still try to make your stream stand out, try to give it that extra oomph. That oomph. I like that right there. What do I mean by that? Here's an example. You ever been in the stream and the audio sound like this?
Man, I love this game. It's so good. I love the audio and how everything looks. Man, these were the days. I love this game. It's so good.
I think the most frustrating part about like bad audio is nobody tells them anything. I'm just saying, for 2020, we got to do better, man. We got to start putting together pieces of work that we can show companies, sponsorships. Let's get it, man. I believe in you. So we're going to get right into this damn video, man. The major keys into streaming, man. But before we get started, you know, we got to keep the dojo well lit. So for the people that's just starting out getting into streaming, there's a couple things that you can use. We're going to start with audio today. I guess you could say balling on a budget. Here's some equipment I would recommend, some things that I've used, and I think it sounds good. All right, so we're gonna check this out here. First of all, I know some of you guys have heard of this microphone, and it's kind of the standard, if you will, like for a lot of things when people first start streaming, which is the Blue Snowball. What is it, $47 right now? It's cool. When I first started streaming, I actually used a Blue Snowball. For some of you guys that might remember that, yeah, those were the days, man. Those were the days. So yeah, I think it sounds good. You can just kind of stand it on your desk, and you know, I think it's cool. It's a good entry level. I have mine's in white though, but yeah, it's a good entry level mic to, you know, start streaming with. I honestly do not recommend headset mics. Those mics sound like shit to me. You sound like a mosquito. Like, another good one that I have used is the AT2020 USB. And to keep it 100 with y'all, most, if not all, USB mics sound the same. I noticed like the Blue Yeti. The Blue Yeti and the Blue Snowball sound exactly the same. You're not gonna hear someone speaking on a Blue Yeti and be like, oh yeah, that's a Blue Yeti, not a Blue Snowball. Like, audio is such a difficult thing to tinker with. But as far as USB mics, I felt like when I used the AT2020, it gave me a different sound, a little bit more crisp than a Blue Snowball or a Blue Yeti. Well, maybe you've been streaming for a hot minute and you already been using a USB mic and you're just like, bro, I need to upgrade. Here's a couple mic recommendations. Well, I guess before we even get into mics, I mean, you're probably looking to upgrade into an XLR mic, which gives you more of a crisp quality sound. Here's the part where you ask yourself, what do you want to do with your budget? Do you care about sound effects? Do you care about ew? If you don't care about effects like that, let's go the cheaper route. One of the very first mixers that I had was a Behringer mixer. Okay, so first of all, don't be intimidated by all these knobs. This is actually good. This actually has a feature that the Go XLR doesn't even have, and that's another mic input. So let's say you want to get into podcasting, you can put in another mic and both of you guys can have your mics in and you can use it and edit the EQs. The equalizers are very important because it lets you edit your highs, mids, and lows. What these do is edit the frequencies in your voice. If you have a deeper voice, a high-pitched voice, whatever, play with the settings, see what fits your voice. All voices are different. This is the beauty of audio mixers, is that you can actually edit and adjust the quality of your voice. That's very important. You want to have a very clean presentation in all fields, and audio is a very, very big thing. One of the very important things about this mixer is that it has USB support. The reason why this is really important is because the very first mixer that I got did not have USB support, and I had to use all type of third-party wiring to get my stuff hooked up, and it just made the audio sound very muffled. Also, this does support some effects. I know it has like some echo effects, some reverb. There's a couple things that this thing can do. So it's a good entry-level mixing board. Yamaha MG10XU is another good one. This one has support for 4 mics. So if you're really into podcasting, I mean, you could really get it in. I still have this right now. Matter of fact, let me show y'all. This right here is the Yamaha. God damn, had to blow the dust off this thing. God damn. Anyway, this baby right here packs a lot of power, man. I like it a lot. A lot of customization on here. A lot of EQs. I'm a big EQ guy. Like, I need customization. And it had a lot of effects. Like, all of these right here are just like effects that you can do for reverb, echo, delay, distortion, pitch change. It has it all. So for 200 bucks, not bad at all. For 4 mic inputs, come on, man. I know getting into like audio mixers can be really intimidating. Listen, man, streaming is not cheap, all right? It is an investment, okay? And of course, as you guys know, if you guys wanna go all the way out, you want the big fancy schmancy mixer, you should already know what it's time for. Of course, you want the Go XLR. This is what's hot in the streets right now. Everybody got this on deck. They got this has everything. Auto-tune, freaking customization of your audio, EQs, samplers. This just has it all. If you guys want to know more about like the Go XLR, maybe one day I'll do like a little review, maybe show some of my settings and things like that. Some of the little tricks that I use. But they do have the Go XLR Mini, all right? Half off. You can still have the EQs, a little clean design. You got the bleep button still. You know what I mean? That's not bad at all. Like, it's not bad. The only thing you're missing from here really is, looks like sound effects. So it's not bad at all. There's one more mixer that you might like. Before the Go XLR came out, this was like the standard. I saw everybody with a damn Roland VT3. Everybody had this. Now this mixer, I had it too. This mixer was fire. Like the effects, still to this day, there's some effects on here that even the Go XLR can't do. My issue with this mixer is that there were no EQ support. There was no equalizers. I couldn't control my voice. Basically, when you plugged it in, that's it. Whatever audio you got, that was it. You couldn't change it. You couldn't edit it. And that was my problem. And I ended up selling it. If I'm going to dish out 200 plus buckaroos on an audio mixer, I better be able to edit my quality of my voice. But yeah, you can do your own research also for some of the audio mixers. If you want to go even cheaper, you can hit up my Discord. The link will be in the description. I have a streaming gear section that you can write in and we can chop it up, man. Talk to it rather. As far as mics to go with this, I would honestly, again, go with the AT2020, the XLR. There's nothing wrong with that. It sound good. It's good bread. It look beautiful. I like clean designs on mics. I know there's also like an AT2035 that also looks good. Sounds great. Never heard anything bad. I never used this mic, but I've never heard anything bad. And it should be a little upgrade over the AT2020, and it looks really nice. Keep it 100. When it comes to audio and mics, you can make a lot of like lower end microphones sound very, very good, to the point where it can equate to a higher price microphone. Me, myself, I have a Shure SM7B. So let's look it up here. Shure SM7B. This is like one of the most respected microphones in the game. And when I say the game, I'm talking about everything. Like, you see this in like some of your favorite podcasts. Hot 97, Breakfast Club. So yeah, it's a very respected mic and it sounds absolutely amazing and I love the look. Before I got this mic, I had like a different mic and I was pissed because I just discovered this mic right after I just purchased like my last mic. My last mic was like a $300 microphone and it sounded great, but I just love the look. I just love the look. This thing is sexy. Look at this. But don't get it twisted though. You do not need to dish out 400 bucks on a mic. You can get a $100 mic and have it sound very close to what you hear right now. You just got to play with the settings, baby. A very big key with streaming that a lot of people don't do, and I don't know why: bot account. Make a bot account. You guys see my bot account all the time, the over 9,000 bot. I stream on there. Like, I actually stream on there to test settings. I test my audio. I test gameplay. Try it. I'm telling you guys. That way, when you guys start up your streams, you don't sound crazy. You're not too loud. You're not too low. Your game isn't dropping frames. You can test all of these things on a bot account. Take it off a directory. Put tests or something. That's what I do. And just start running your tests, man. This is where I test to see how some things are going to look on stream. That way, when I start the stream up, I'm not looking crazy. All right, man, the next major key, camera. Now, I'm going to give you guys some camera recommendations. Then after, I'm going to show you guys what's a good camera size, because some of y'all be bugging on here. All right, guys. Man, I love this game. Man. You guys see this? Yo, that's crazy. Oh man, this looks so cool. Damn. Whoa. Whoa, this is so cool. Oh my God. I love this game. Are you guys enjoying the gameplay? Man, this game was so cool. You guys see my face right now? I'm so happy to be playing this. Like, I grew up on this game, and it's really, really cool to be able to come on Steam and PC and play. I love this. I'm so happy. You can see it. This camera's been out for a hot minute, but it's still like the standard, which is this Logitech C920. But honestly, I go the extra mile and go C922. This is what I use for my overhead camera that you guys have seen that I just started using. And it's honestly a really good camera. It supports 1080p and also 720 60 frames. And that's a big deal. A lot of people underestimate the difference between 30 and 60 frames. I don't know why, but having a 60 frame camera is really, really nice. This camera right here, which is the Logitech Brio, at first I didn't even know this camera even existed, but this appears to be like top of the top line in terms of webcams. This thing supports 1080 60 frames. That is really, really good. I believe it even supports 4K, and it looks really nice. Like, it has a very sleek look. I like this a lot. So if you want to dish out 200 buckaroos, there you go. As far as DSLR cameras go, I'm kind of a rookie in that. I can only recommend what I use, which is the Sony a6000. And you know, that's not cheap. I think it runs you about 600 bucks. On top of that, you need to get a mount to hold it up. You got to get a wire for it to connect. You got to get a cam link. All these things are not cheap. It's going to run you about $1,000+. It's not required for a DSLR camera. Get a webcam, save you the money. Yeah, having a professional looking stream is really nice, but you also don't want to be in the red also. The way I run things with myself is I don't spend money that I'm not going to get back. You feel me? I feel like a lot of people go out, they get the Go XLR, they get the DSLR camera, they get all the expensive things, the expensive equipment, and they're not making any of it back, and they end up being pissed at themselves. I didn't even really calculate this or plan this, but this is gonna be one of the longer videos because I really want to get in depth with what I'm trying to get through to you guys. The next major key, no big ass overlays. I see a lot of casters on Twitch that use the most distracting, humongous overlays, and I'm just like, hello, I'm somebody that used to do it my damn self, so I understand. It's a common mistake. For 2020, let's get rid of these big ass overlays. Let's keep it simple and clean, man. Let's get a clean design. You don't even need anything crazy. I do believe it's cool to have that metric of, you know, maybe your latest subscriber, your latest follower, any of your latest supporters on screen. I get it. It makes people feel like they're a part of the stream. I approve of it. But these huge, obnoxious ass metrics that honestly, I don't think anybody really cares for, it just makes you come off like really money hungry. Not saying that you guys are, but it just can come off that way. As you guys know, you can always tell who's streaming for the passion, for cool moments, to make content, or who's just doing it for money. What? We gonna act like it's not a thing? What happened? Here's another thing that I battle with, and I get it, but I don't exactly believe in it. Let's eliminate the word small streamer, man. Another major key. Let's eliminate the word smaller streamer. I'm not really a fan of like small streamer, smaller streamer. I feel like that's a mindset. That's a mind frame. But I understand why people say that. I honestly blame companies. I get it. It's a business and you need to have certain numbers in order to achieve certain sponsorships and get that look you're looking for. A lot of the times when you're denied certain opportunities because of your numbers, you then say, yeah, I'm a small streamer. I just feel like it's a mindset. Let's get rid of that. You just haven't been discovered yet. All right, you're fine. Let's get it. I see a lot of people set time limits for themselves, like, hey, if my stream doesn't pop off by this point, I'm gonna have to call it quits. I'm not a big fan of quitting on things, but I can understand why. You put so much time, effort, and especially money into something, into a craft, something you're passionate about. Sometimes you just lose the passion for things. When you don't receive the results you want, you just say, well, f it. Here's another major key that I honestly haven't mastered yet, but I do know it's important. Social media, Twitter, Instagram, and I'm seeing TikTok popping off. You need to utilize these things. I'm not the best tweeter. I don't tweet like that. Same thing with Instagram. I don't even have a TikTok, but I know it's very important. I've seen a lot of streamers blow up off of Twitter. Be confident in what you're making. Drop a video, drop a clip. It'll show your followers like, yo, Y'all remember this? If you don't have like one clippable moment that you can put on Twitter, like let's say in a span of like a week, that's when you kind of need to step back and say, what can I do with my content to create these moments? Think of it like the highlight of your stream, if you will. Chop up the video a little bit. Give it a little unique feel, man. Add that extra oomph to it. Anything to make you stand out. You want to have your own look, your own feel, your own vibe. Branding's very important. Another major key. This is probably out of order, but this should be one of like the very first things that you do before you even start streaming is getting your branding together. What do I mean by branding? Again, the name of my community is called the Dojo. The tier 1, tier 2, tier 3 subs are the warriors, the samurais, and the legends. Create a theme for yourself, something that you can use for sub badges, artwork, emotes, whatever. Create a theme, a look for yourself, a unique feel. Y'all remember back in the day with Nickelodeon and Cartoon Network? Yeah, they both had cartoons on both channels, but when you are on each channel, whether it be Cartoon Network or Nickelodeon, they both give a unique feel. That's what you're trying to recreate, literally. Yeah, we all stream, but what's different about this channel? Is it your commentary? Is it your gameplay? Is it the moments? Is it the community? All these things play a part. So keep streaming and find that feel. Another major key, I'm gonna put up like all my keys for this one. Do not force yourself to stream. We all go through things in our daily lives that people don't really know about. And to be honest, most of the time it ain't none of their damn business. And that's fine. We all deserve our privacy. On those days that you're feeling winded or tired, maybe you just came from work, take a breather, man. Your mental and physical health is first. If you're not feeling it and you force yourself to come on stream, guess what? We can tell. Take care of yourself, man. It shows. When your energy is up and you feeling good, it shows and it makes everybody else more invested. The way I go about streams is I want every stream to have that epic feel that let's go, SenseiCJ is live. And you should want that feeling too. That excitement when people get the notification that you're live. They should be like, oh, I'm going, I'm out. That's the feeling that you want to create. Creating that I can't miss any of this content feel is what you're going for. Have confidence in your content. It shows, man. Always remember, steel sharpens steel, man. It's okay to look at your favorite content creator and use something that they use, but it's always very important to put your own flavor to it. This is evolution. It's very rare that someone comes up with a concept that's completely brand spanking new that nobody's never done before. We all see each other do certain things. We use them and put our own flavor to it. That's the most important part. Just directly taking someone else's concepts, it's not gonna work. You can't copy respect. Put your own flavor in there, man. Do you see Burger King selling all of McDonald's things, naming it the same? Nah, they, you know what I mean? They put their little spice, their own little flavor in there, their own little sauce, man. That's what I'm saying. And vice versa. You need to stand out. Am I getting the message through to you? That's it, man. The major keys of content creation, man. If you guys feel like I left anything out, put it down in the comment section. Let a brother know. We can chop it up. I probably did leave something out. There's probably a key that you guys feel that should have been here that's been left out. Let's talk about it. You know I love talking about content creation 24/7, 365. Yikes, goddamn. I think I'm gonna edit that part out. If you made it to the end of this video, you know what to type, man. Creamy, all right? Creamy in the comments. Let me know you made it to the end. I appreciate you guys so much for watching, man. Woo! Let's get it. I'm out.